Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today I'm going to be doing your reading. I am back. Chai is doing better. Oh my god, it has been the craziest week, the most draining and emotional week ever. Thank you so much for your patience. There was no way that I was gonna be able to like post daily Pisces readings. Like I didn't even try to be honest, because I was so upset emotionally. I couldn't really think about anything. So for those of you who have ordered the personalized and they're a little bit delayed, thank you so much for your understanding, for your patience. I'm gonna get to everything today. I feel better. I feel blessed, grateful, happy that little Chai is back with us here at home. Oh my God, you guys, I have so much to tell you. It's like the others missed him so much. They didn't understand what was going on. We went to visit him like every day. There were like visiting hours and stuff like that, and we saw like a lot of other cats with a lot of other super emotional stories. And you can't imagine my little heart this week and all the like craziness it has gone through. But anyway, let's do today's reading. I'm so happy to be back with you. I'm so happy to be back in these circumstances too, because that was a bit of a scare. So yeah, very, very grateful here, Pisces. I hope that you're doing good. I hope that everything has gone well for you in these days I haven't, been around. Um, and yeah, let's go with the reading. Let's start our reading, Pisces. Can't wait to see what is up. All right, Pisces. Let's see. I'm so happy to be back. By the way, Oreo is around, so she's making a little bit of noise. Hope that you don't mind. She is extremely happy. She's the closest one to Chai, I think. Not only in age, but it's like they play every day, all day. So she has gone through it too. All right. Universe, angels, beings of love and light, please bring in the ideal affirmation that you got for Pisces, the Pisces collective for today. What is the ideal message they need to receive from this deck? Of course, you know how this goes, Pisces. If you would like to claim this affirmation, you can just go ahead and write it down in the comment section and make it your own. You can extend it, you can dive into it, And the affirmation is, I bring peace with me wherever I go. So, you know those people who are the exact opposite, who bring chaos with them everywhere they go? You can be like in a restaurant or something, you just see them walking in and it's like, oh damn, like that person, damn. Well, how about we are the opposite? How about we make it our intention in a way to bring sunshine everywhere we go, to bring peace everywhere we go? That sounds lovely. So if you would like to claim that, comment in the comment section below. If you would like to say hi, that would be great too. And now let's see what is in store for the week ahead, Pisces. Let this be a week ahead reading for the week starting on the 26th of May. Let's see what that's going to be about for Pisces. I'm going to read cards upright. By the way, remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. If it applies for you, great. If it doesn't, it's probably for someone else. And if you would like a more personalized reading, I'm still offering them, so you can check out the description in the video, and you will find the link so you can book yours. Ooh, okay, so first card showing up here right away is the Star. So very, very positive energy here, Pisces. Wishes being fulfilled, prayers that you have been, asking the divine for assistance with, being heard, being answered. You feeling like a star. Also, I'm getting kind of temperance vibes, honestly, from this Star card in particular. And it's making me think of you keeping your balance, trying to stay focused on what you need to stay focused on, making it like clear that you are paying a lot of attention to your well-being, to being sort of like the main character in your life, right? To be the star. And I don't know, I see like massages. I see you taking good care of yourself. I see you embracing better, healthier habits. I see you taking care of yourself as if you were kind of like a star. You know that like star treatment, like celebrity treatment or whatever, in which they get like they first may have like all sorts of weird requests, right? Like, I only want green M&Ms or whatever, which is totally ridiculous in my opinion. But what this is saying is basically, what's the equivalent of that for you? Like, what would be, if you had the chance to ask for that star treatment, what is it that you would ask for? And then go ahead and ask the divine for that. So is it supplements and vitamins? Is it like all sorts of ways to take care of yourself, and you know, that membership to that very awesome gym you want to go to, or that yoga studio that right now maybe you can't afford, or maybe is it gear or clothing or devices or tools that you want? Whatever it is that you feel will make your life feel more like you're being spoiled by the divine in all those little tiny things, ask for that. Ask for that star treatment, Pisces, okay? Ask the divine. Make it clear that you're open to it, that you would enjoy it. Now, the issue here for the week, the issue, the challenge, the potential problem is anxiety. So careful with maybe having too much caffeine, right? Maybe watching too many news, all the things that you know make you feel anxious, talking to a certain person, hearing from a certain ex, you know, whatever it is that makes you feel anxious, try to keep it at a distance this week. You know, sometimes we can't fully avoid it 100% because, you know, we have responsibilities and things tied up to things that makes us anxious. But try to keep it like at a distance. Keep your power, keep your groundedness to you, and don't allow anxiety to like spiral out of control. Do everything you can to avoid it in the first place, to avoid triggering it in the first place. And if you find yourself spiraling, because sometimes, you know, we do, with worry, with stress, with all sorts of feelings, do your best to maybe get yourself out of bed, maybe get yourself into some sunshine or fresh air. Even if it doesn't feel like what you want to do, it can end up being very positive for you. We also have here, so this makes me think of Heartstopper. It's kind of like a little set of those booth, like photo booth pictures. It makes me think of Heartstopper. That's what I associate it with. And that is a very like cute, sweet, high vibe kind of show, like very lighthearted. So maybe immerse yourself in things that for you are lighthearted, that make you feel that way. Now we have a YouTube logo here, a plaque here. Focus on the accomplishments that you have already gone through. Focus on your loved ones. You know, try to pay more attention to all the things that are good, to pay more attention to all the resources that you have than what is lacking. Focus maybe also on people that you find inspiring as well. That can all help. So we have the sun in the recent past. The sun and the star together. That's big, Pisces. Within 3 cards of the reading. That is very big. This could be a week in which you start to notice that people are paying more attention to you. You may have more of that like celebrity status, celebrity factor, like that appeal. People want to know what you're up to. People want to know what you're doing, how you're doing it, what products you use. It's like people are paying attention to you, Pisces. Recently, you may have had a lot of clarity coming in regards to something, and maybe something going very well for you. This could be the recent past, as in very recent, or like previously in your life. But I find it so interesting that it's like super positive energy, super anxious energy, super positive energy. So it's like maybe there is a little bit of fear. It's like you want to maybe shine bright. You want to be seen. You want to be heard. You want to speak your truth. But you may be scared of the consequences or something along those lines, Pisces, this week. It seems like you're walking away from limiting beliefs this week, from attitudes that have been keeping you stuck. You can very clearly see them and you can very clearly identify them and walk away this week. So use that power to leave behind everything you find toxic, everything that you find has been, affecting you. And this could be relationships, this could be friendships, this could be toxic things, associations, this could be types of content that you're walking away from, types of dramas that you're no longer interested in getting engaged with. It's like, I don't know, you're moving forward. And I feel like there's a lot of certainty within you. I feel like you're making a massive change, Pisces, and it is good for you. And I feel like you're so certain within you that it kind of scares you. It's like there's no doubt in your heart. It's like almost your mind's like, you should have doubt. You should think about this. You should kind of, aren't you supposed to take your brain with you, whatever? But it's like you have so much certainty in your heart that it's really not needed. So the mind kind of comes in, or you want to like maybe bring it in to see the point of view from a logical sense. But really, I feel like your heart is 100% certain about something here. You are entering a phase of more luxury, more comfort, financial prosperity. I feel like your material world, your, again, possessions, the place where you live, or the clothes that you wear, or the products that you use, I think that you're gonna be like improving quality, maybe changing good quality for quantity. Maybe, I don't know, if you had a bunch of sneakers that all beat up, you get one pair that are really, really good and fancy or whatever, and then you get rid of all the others. Or same goes for like water bottles or mugs or supplements, or for example, right now I am getting rid of all of my like physical notebooks because I want to have everything on a tablet, right? And it's kind of like decluttering, and at the same time it's like an upgrade, and at the same time it's kind of fun. And you may be experiencing things similar to that. Maybe choosing your favorite things and getting rid of, the other things. And by getting rid, I mean finding it a different use. Not necessarily throwing things away. Maybe giving them to someone that needs them, or something along those lines. Now, I see you more prosperous. I see you very happy about being more prosperous. I see that your money is going to be improving, Pisces. You're leaving a lot behind. Maybe some of you have been decluttering, and by letting go of a lot of things, you have open space for new things. And a lot of prosperity is wanting to come into your life here. And I see you very excited about it. I see that other people around you may not be as excited or as impressed, but you are. You are thrilled about how things are getting better for you, Pisces, it seems. All right, so you're being represented by the Four of Wands. Beautiful, stable energy. I love this for you, Pisces. This is a card of long-term success, long-term joy, stability, happiness, a lot of really good things. It is focused on marriage and celebration, but it doesn't have to be limited to that. I see two girls here, or two women here, so this could be a relationship between two women, or it could be maybe someone who has two girls, as two daughters. Some of you could be coming together with a person who has a daughter. You already have a daughter, so it's like they become, siblings. I see you traveling the world, Pisces. I see so many different landscapes here. I don't know if you can see them here in the cards. It's like, first we have this like jungle, tropical, palm trees thing. Then we have these like spring, beautiful sunflowers. Then these mountains and the sea, and then the snow and the grapes. And, it's like there's so much going on here. You may be finding a way to expose yourself to a whole lot of different environments, maybe through travel or other means. With the Three of Cups here, your environment is going to be very lively this week. It could be a little distracting, okay? There could be celebrations and parties that go a little bit like, they become a little much. Maybe your neighbors, maybe, like people around you at work, maybe where you live, maybe in the hotel you're staying. I don't know, it's like the environmental energy is gonna be a little wild. You can choose to celebrate it and enjoy it, but it could go overboard and you can start getting a little anxious. This definitely looks like your neighbor is going crazy and you not being able to sleep at night. Definitely. So, keep that in mind. That is a possibility. Then we have the Chariot. Beautiful. Some attention here to vehicles. Maybe it is a good time for you to wash your car. Maybe you have been thinking about it and postponing it over and over again. Like those to-do lists that we just kind of like move from one day to the next and the next, and then, before we know it, it's like 2 weeks and we haven't done it. Well, this is your confirmation to go ahead and do whatever it is that you feel like you need to do that is related to your vehicle. So that could be maintenance, that could be a car wash, that could be fix a certain something, or take it for a checkup, or buy that little thing you want for your car, whatever it is. I see that there could be upgrades here. You may be thinking about upgrading your vehicles, maybe changing cars, maybe getting a new car, or a motorcycle here, a bike perhaps, a Peloton bike specifically, or like a workout bike. I see you here definitely moving forward. Things are going to be so easy, so successful, so flowy, that your mind is going to be like, should I be scared? Am I missing something? Should it be this easy? Right? It's like that fear is going to get triggered this week because things are going to be going so great. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you're going to see movement, you're going to see progress, and then almost like out of precaution, you may tell yourself like, let's take a pause, let's take a moment and evaluate this a little bit more, because it feels too good to be true, or it's happening so easily that I wonder if I'm missing out on some kind of information, or missing out on some kind of fear that I should be feeling that I'm not feeling. It's like you're almost stopping for fear to catch up with you. But there is no fear wanting to catch up with you. It's just the mind being worried that maybe you're taking on too much, or that maybe something new that is starting at this time with the Fool, High Priestess, King of Cups. It's like too good to be true. You may be afraid of something being too good to be true. But Pisces, rest assured, you are just entering a beautiful phase in your life. And it is all good. It really is all good. You're going to be connected to your power, to your enthusiasm, to your harmonious emotions. You're not going to overburden yourself, Pisces. And you have practice with this. If you overburden yourself, just take a step back. You already know how that goes. You have been burned down in the past, Pisces. So, pay attention to that and know that, and trust that you will know how to correct any kind of steps if you need to. Okay? This looks like an incredible week ahead, Pisces. Not gonna lie, it's looking good. It's looking really, really good for you. So good that it may feel a little scary. Isn't that ironic? But that's, sometimes how things go. Every time you feel afraid, be like, thank you, fear. Thank you for letting me know that, there's a lot to gain here. Thank you for letting me know that I'm excited, basically, and I'll definitely hear your suggestion and think about things a little bit more and consider possibilities, but I refuse to be afraid, It's like allow the presence of fear to be an indicator that you want to do something right, but not necessarily a presence that like hovers over you and, brings all of this anxiety. So Pisces, that is what I have for the week ahead. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I'm so happy to be back with you guys. If you're waiting on a personalized reading, rest assured I'm getting to them as quickly as I can. That's the thing about the readings, that this kind of job is not something that you can do if you're feeling completely like blocked. There's different types of jobs, more administrative stuff or things that you can like push through and even use as a like escape for when you're feeling this way, right? As I was feeling this week. But I can't do the readings and channel properly if I'm feeling insanely like anxious. So you know, it is what it is. So thank you for your patience, and I'll be getting those to you as quickly as possible. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy what seems like a very successful, very beautiful, vibrant week ahead.